Topic of today: stop assuming things are unattainable for you because you decide that. I'm gonna repeat it. Stop assuming things are unattainable for you because you decide that. If you assume that things are unattainable, if you assume you can't do things, you're not gonna be able to do it. If you're like, yeah, I can't run a sub 6 minute mile. I can't run a sub 6 minute mile. You're an average person. I can't run a sub 6 minute mile under 6 minutes. If you just assume you can't do it, you're never going to do it. Never going to train for it, never going to be able to do it. So if you assume you're unable to do something, you're never going to put in the work necessary to be able to do that. And it's going to be a huge skill to learn to be like, I haven't done that yet, but I can do it. I haven't done that yet, but I can do it. You know, it's going to be huge to be like, oh, I just don't know how to do that yet. Because once you learn that these things are attainable for you, you're going to start doing them. You're going to start trying things. Because once you learn that nothing is unobtainable unless you don't try. Because if you really wanted something, you would let nothing get in the way of that happening. You would let nothing get in the way of that dream. You would let nothing get in the way of that person that you're trying to be with and trying to love. You would let nothing get in the way of those things. And so if you assume it's unobtainable, if you're like, that's not going to happen, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen because you're never going to have the drive to do that. Because motivation is a bunch of BS. Motivation isn't real. Motivation comes and goes, but consistency is what gets you places. Motivation is stupid. You could wake up 10 days and I guarantee only about 5 of those days you're going to be motivated to do something. You're going to be motivated to get out of bed. There's a lot of days where you're going to sit in your bed for half an hour on your phone and not get out of bed. But the consistency part is what's going to help you grow. And you just have to attack life knowing that everything's obtainable. Knowing that you can reach for the stars. Knowing that you can do that. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. And when someone says you can't do something, do it twice and take a picture for them. Do it twice, take a picture, and be like, yeah, I did this. If someone says you can't get that job, you can't get that girl, you can't make the basketball team, you can't do this, you can't do that. If you believe in your head that anything is obtainable, it's going to happen. I promise you. I promise you it's going to happen. Like, for me, I'm in like my track season right now. I know that I can be number one and win in my hurdles. I know I can. It's already set in my mind. It's already put in place. It's already an obtainable goal that I know is going to happen because when you set something on your mind and you know it's obtainable, you're not going to let anything get in the way of you obtaining that. You're not going to let anything stop you. And yeah, man, you just need to stop looking at things and being like, I can't do that. Because yeah, you may not be able to do it now, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. Just because you haven't done it now doesn't mean it's not possible to happen. So when you start thinking about things as if, yeah, they're obtainable, I just haven't done it, you're going to just extremely grow. And it's a good process to be like, yeah, I haven't done it yet, but I can do it. It's gonna be a good feeling once you do it, because you're gonna do it and then you're gonna be like, man, like I didn't think I could do this. Or you're gonna be like, I told everyone I could do this. No one believed in me, but I told them I could do it. So you're gonna have so much greater satisfaction, and you're gonna be so much happier when you do something that people said you couldn't do, or you do something that you were like, I can do this, and people were like, nah, you can't. Because proving people wrong is, for some people, just like, they love it. They love proving people wrong. I love proving people wrong. When they're like, "Oh, you can't do this," I'm like, "Give me a month. Give me a couple months. Give me 2 weeks." Like, time is of the essence. Time's always going by, and so if you waste time saying, "I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this," your whole life's gonna go by, and you're gonna realize how much potential you wasted sitting there thinking you couldn't do something. And once you get over that hump of like, "I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I can do this," your life is gonna change, man. It is going to change. And it's an exciting feeling, man, when you do something that people said you couldn't do. It's a good feeling. It's a great thing, I'm gonna be honest. Like, when someone says you can't do something, you just go out and you do it, and you just like, and you just can come back and you can just be like, I told you so, I told you so. It's like, it just changes a lot of things for you. And so once you learn to attack life and know that anything is obtainable, you're gonna grow, man. And I thank anybody that's still watching right now. You can comment something, I'll respond, and appreciate you guys.